Good morning to you all. TGIM for March the 7th of 2022. Another week has gone by. A lot of things are about the same. Some things have gotten a bit better and some things might have gotten a bit worse. How you doing? How are you being? It's tough times when we got all these distractions, if you will. I mean, it's life, it's reality, but sometimes it can make one feel overwhelmed or maybe bored. It depends on which end of the spectrum. Which one are you? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Or are you feeling kind of some boredom because you can't do certain things that you used to or wish you could? If it's the former, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, I've been kind of reading about this for my own personal solution seeking, for I have both of those moments at various times of the day or week even. And one of the tactics that is well used, that can be very beneficial and serving when you are feeling overwhelmed, is to make the list as best you can of all the different things you kind of wish you could or wanted to do to keep things moving along, and then pick the easiest ones, pick the low-lying fruit ones, things that can really get things moving again, get you going again, get the adrenaline pumping again, get some enthusiasm back into the bloodstream, so to speak. And then those can feed a little off each other. The worst thing that we can do when we're feeling overwhelmed or bored, and we're going to talk a bit about that in a second here, is to freeze, is to do nothing, is to kind of stop and stagnate. Now unless you're going to do some reflection time, some thinking time, that's okay. That's important. Collect the thoughts, try and reprioritize things, and then focus on something. And this low-lying fruit idea is one of them. It just keeps things moving, and then you can get into the tougher ones as you build your own confidence, if you will. Now, if you're feeling bored because you kind of got things to do, but they're not high priority, and you're feeling like I can't do certain things, I can't go out or whatever, or I'm not choosing to, and you're almost in that state of boredom. Well, there you have to again try and pick something that you can do, that you can be, whether it's even reading or learning or training. While you want to do certain things, you might want to get better at certain skill sets, and give it your 110% when you do it. do it, yes, but do it. And be reverent, be meticulous, do it with passion and love, even if it's really slowly. If you're writing things out, write it in your best penmanship. Give it that energy of respect and love, basically, so that you can get out of that little scenario of boredom and get back into a free-flowing lane, you see. Because either of these vibes, if they're in the negative zone, is not a good vibe to be pushing out, to be rippling out, if you will. And right now, our world needs our best versions of the greatest visions that we have. And ultimately, disrupt the fear, disrupt the anxiety, disrupt the stuff that's making us weaker, and make us stronger. And the opposite of fear is love. So doing these things, whether you're overwhelmed and doing them low-lying fruit, or you're bored and you're just trying to focus on one thing, or choosing to focus on one thing to get out of it, then you are vibing in a love frequency. And when we do that, that can ripple out and butterfly effect out to make our world better. At the very least, our environment that we actually live in, our families, our homes, our work, our school, our church, we can at least do better there. And then as a group, in synergy is the ultimate objective, then we can really compound on that energy and that momentum. What do you think? Something to think about? I know some of these ideas are a little complex, a little booga booga maybe even, but we got to do something if you don't know what to do. If you do and you're feeling all right, keep doing it. Keep vibing up that positivity, enthusiasm, and fearlessness and love, because ultimately that is what's going to make our personal experience of our lives better, and will hopefully help with others who are finding themselves in this state of fear or things that aren't serving for them. So something to think about this beautiful Monday. Hopefully it's beautiful, and we can all shine our lights brightly on our world. Have an awesome week. Please do the best you can. Cheers and ciao.